Bobb'e J. Thompson, the kid who played Ronnie in Role Models, stole the show from the movie's heavy-hitting comedic cast in 2008. But whatever happened to him after that film? He's still working hard, dreaming big, giving back, and even escaping death, with the flair that made him famous. Trading films for tunes. Long before Role Models, one of Thompson's first forays into show business was an appearance on Showtime at the Apollo when he was just 5 years old. He crushed his version of Bow Wow's That's My Name, then went on to steady work on TV series such as Human Giant, The Tracy Morgan Show, and That's So Raven. He finally circled back to music around 2013 when he released Fade to Rap, his debut album under the handle King Bobb'e J. From there, it was a mixtape in 2014, and more recently, lots of freestyle recordings on SoundCloud. Though he hasn't reached as much mainstream recognition in the rap game as he has in film and TV, Thompson says that music is his first love.
I still, to this day, have a divine love for music. I stay up to 5 o'clock in the morning and write raps.
Pint-sized Pitchman. Thompson has had a few big gigs in commercial acting, including a major Nike basketball campaign in 2009. In it, he voices the puppet Lil Dez, the hyperactive thorn in the sides of Puppet Kobe and Puppet LeBron. 1 year later, Thompson took his talents to the gaming world, where he landed the role of Marcus Rivers in a campaign for Sony's PSP. The role seemed tailor-made for the kinetic comic abilities of Thompson, who embodies the campaign's tagline, "Step your game up," in a way that perhaps no other pitchman could.
Favorite snack?
I consume a healthy amount of suckers online every day.
Like that answer.
Lead role Fizzle. As successful as Thompson was early on in his acting career, he didn't land a starring role until 2014 in School Dance. He gives all the credit for his leading man status in the raunchy coming-of-age comedy to Nick Cannon, who made his directorial debut with the film. Thompson frequently cites Cannon as a friend and mentor in the entertainment business, and he's even joined the cast of Cannon's MTV show Wild 'N Out. Unfortunately, very few critics even bothered to review School Dance. As of 2018, there are only 4 reviews featured on Rotten Tomatoes, and 3 of them are rotten. Woof. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Thompson has yet to book another starring role. Bobb'e Says got silenced. Soon after Role Models, Thompson hosted Bobb'e Says, a live-action clip show on Cartoon Network, which he described as America's funniest home videos, but more for kids. The show was part of Cartoon Network's CM Reel block of programming, which was a shift away from its traditional animated fare. Unfortunately, that change wasn't particularly well received by the network's general audience. The ratings for Bobb'e Says weren't the best, and neither were the reviews. Though Thompson teased the possibility of a second season, the series was cancelled before round 2 saw the light of day. Tragedy and activism. In 2010, Thompson became the youth ambassador for the Black AIDS Institute, a think tank dedicated to stopping the AIDS pandemic in black communities. As part of his efforts with the organization, a then 14-year-old Thompson recorded a PSA that reveals sobering statistics.
In 2006, the majority of youth aged 13 to 24 with AIDS who died were black.
Thompson has a personal connection to the AIDS epidemic, having lost an aunt to the disease in 2010. He also had his own brush with death several years later. In February 2017, he and a friend endured a scary car accident. He even told TMZ, "I could have lost my life." What happened was Thompson and actor Zachary Williams had to jump out of Williams' mom's minivan as it suddenly fell into a 20-foot sinkhole. They even sprang into action to help another motorist whose car had also plunged into the supersized pothole. Big future. Though he's already accomplished much, Thompson shows no signs of slowing. In a 2014 interview, he said, "I think when it's all said and done, I need 5 Grammys, 6 Oscars, a few Emmys, and a couple of NAACP awards." Going even further, Thompson added, "My dream is to be one of the winningest entertainers ever. I just want my work to be recognized as well as the effort I put in." At 4'11", Thompson may not fit the typical leading man mold, but a diminutive stature never stopped Tom Cruise from becoming one of the most bankable action stars in the world, nor did it hold back Kevin Hart from selling out stadiums. So keep dreaming, Bobb'e, because we can't wait to see what you do next.